Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Brandon from Audio Addiction, bringing you yet another reaction video tonight. We're going to be giving a listen to Northlane's newest track, Dante. Very excited to get into this. I loved Obsidian that came out in 2022. I actually was listening to it a little bit earlier to get me a little bit more familiarized with that album, and I just forgot how good it is. But I'm very excited. They have a new song out called Dante. Let me know what you think about the song down in the comment section below. But without further ado, let's just get into the new song and see what's good. Okay. Oh. Like the vocal layering. Ooh, okay. I love the synths in this chorus. I feel like a breakdown's coming. No? Okay. This falsetto tone, I love Marcus's falsetto tone. Ooh. Ah, that's cool. Neck going off. Like, little offbeat cymbal action. Ooh. Picks up. All right, nice. Ooh. It's not looking too good, Marcus. Ooh. All right, guys. Well, that was Northlane's newest song, Dante. This was good. I like this. I think it's a very much a continuation of what was presented in Obsidian. I think more of like some of the I don't want to say softer songs, but definitely some of the songs that are a little bit more melodic. I think this song definitely pulls from that direction more, which I like. I originally found out about Marcus through his prior project, and he had great vocal tonality in that project, and I still think it's still good. But I feel like for this stuff, I think that like with each album he gets a little bit more comfortable, I would argue, with like the styling. And I know he's been in Northlane for a very long time now, back to I believe it's like Mesmer might have been the first album he was a part of, if my brain's correct. But I know he's been a part of Northlane for quite an extensive amount of time, and I felt like with Obsidian they were just kind of further pushing that gambit. They were trying to further push Marcus's vocals, and I think they do a really great job on in this song specifically, especially I would say in his clean vocals. I think he really shows a mastery of some of like the nice like falsetto and higher registers that I don't feel like I've gotten as much in prior Northlane songs. So it's nice to hear him kind of do like those really like ethereal, glassy kind of vocal parts, especially towards the end of this song, is where I think you'd get the most out of that. So I love the fact that he has incorporated a lot more falsetto and higher register vocals. I thought that was very nice. But I do also love his grit and the way he kind of pushes his vocals, especially in the chorus, where it's like this almost like yell, like this pitched yell, and I love it. I think that is something that he does super well and is pretty, I would argue, is pretty iconic to Northlane now. I know he is not the first, and he probably will not be the last, but it is cool to hear that kind of, again, that aggression in that way. So I love that portion of it. The song itself was also very good. I think I saw someone comment and say it has like a more like modern day kind of like Linkin Park feel to it, which I would definitely say more so in the choruses. That felt like it kind of gave me that sort of Linkin Park vibe as well, which I love. Linkin Park's, I mean, I feel like if you're in the scene, you already know you love Linkin Park. They're one of the OGs. They're one of the, one of the mainstays of like emo and alternative music. So definitely I think they were pulling some influence from there. But I'd also say they pull a lot of influence from a lot of great EDM artists. I think that their strong suit over time, especially the last album and this song specifically, I think they've utilized the EDM aspects of what they do and electronic aspects of what they do that much better. And I think this is probably one of the best representations of it. I love the way that, like, again, it kind of interweaves within the song. And there's parts where I feel like you can feel it more prominently, and there's other parts where it kind of sits more in the back seat and just adds a sort of atmospheric texture to it. So I do kind of love the juxtaposition of that. I think that's very nice as well. I also got a comment on Nick's drumming. I love how like cymbal heavy some of the songs are, especially like, again, that verse part. I love the way that the snare and crash kind of work together. But I also really enjoyed, there's one section where he kind of like speeds up a part and then kind of like slows down, like picks it back to normal tempo. I thought that was very sick. I think it's only for like a measure, but like it was switched up like two different ways, and I think it worked out really well. And I love the way that is again kind of antiquated in this song specifically. It was really awesome. But yeah, I think this is a very good representation of what I feel like Northlane is going to be doing going further, and I think that kind of is fully stated from their previous album in 2022, which is Obsidian. I think that they kind of I think they've kind of found their sound, or at least I think kind of like barrier on where they're gonna go tonality wise. And not to say there probably won't be any changes, because certainly every band changes over time, but I do think that they know that this does well, and I know that they want to kind of continue on that same path of like elevating some of the more electronic elements of what they do, but also kind of interweaving that sort of prog and like metalcore aspect into their music, more effectively. So I think it's just kind of this tug and pull of different things, and this one is definitely more melodic, and I'm just curious if whether or not this is just going to be like a one-off song, or if they have something that they're going to be releasing. I know we are closer to the end of the year, so there is a potential we might get an album in 2024, given that's kind of like a 2-year span. That would make sense. But who knows? I don't know. I mean, they could release an album tomorrow for all I know. But I think this is very good, and I think it really puts them in a really nice position of not only showing off what Marcus can do screaming wise. While I feel like this song is not as scream heavy, I think it really utilizes a lot of his clean vocal tonality, which is something I've really loved over his tenure in Northlane and his prior project as well. So really like this. This was a great song. I'm probably going to listen to it a ton more before the year's over with, but definitely going to hold me over until whenever the next Northlane record or thing comes out. I'm very excited. Again, been just listening to Obsidian a ton recently, and I love it. So big salutes to that album. If you haven't given that a listen, I would go do that as well. But let me know what you think about Dante down in the comment section below. Would love to know your thoughts on the track. If you agree with me, if you disagree, would love to know down below. And if you enjoyed this reaction video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. It does go a long way. I am pretty close to 4,000 subscribers, and if you would like to help me get to that next stage, that would be amazing, and I'd love you for it. So thank you for watching. Hope to catch you in an upcoming video. Peace.